even before the last round last year, I had a conversation with my dad, and I told him that I wasn't feeling good at all, and we knew I had physical problem already since the year before, and I was struggling a lot, and I needed time for myself and to sort out the illness and try to, heal and be ready 100%. So if that was not going to happen before 1 month from the first round of this year championship, I wouldn't be lining up. And I took 3 months rest. So I basically started to ride a little bit beginning of January, but I was feeling really bad, and anyway, my illness was still there, and so my mind wasn't really set to train, and let's say I wasn't focused on being racing this year because I didn't want to compete at that condition. So I met my boyfriend end of last year, and we both wanted a baby, and I wanted to be a mom before of a certain age because my dream is to come back and race. So I was lucky enough to find a guy like him and try to have a baby, and I was lucky enough to have the baby, let's say, at the first try. So I got pregnant, and of course you have to stop riding, but I kept training, and the feeling is amazing because it seems like the pregnancy is the perfect medicine for the problems I had. It's healing up everything, and I hope it stays the same even after the baby's born. And it was something I really wanted, so I actually wasn't surprised about the positive test because I was praying to be pregnant, so I was really happy. Yeah, sure. Like I said, when you're carrying a baby, you're not thinking about racing, but because I know it's something that I will be back. It's something that I will be back doing, and my bike is waiting for me, and the gate will drop again next year. So it's not about that I'm actually living without something that I can't have back. I'm planning to be back on the bike as soon as possible when the baby born. So I have to see, but I'm planning to be back at least 1 month later and start training 100% at the very beginning of January. Well, it's something that I've been thinking about and discussing with my parents and my boyfriend because it's difficult to know. I think it's difficult to be a parent, and difficult to know what you would like your baby to do in her life. For sure, what I always say is I would like her to do whatever she wants to do. It doesn't matter if it's sports or if it's about work or studying, whatever. I would like her to do it the same way I did. So I would like that she is focused into what she's doing, that she's really into that. She's like I said, like me. I took the things seriously, and I was consistent, and I would like her to be the same than me in whatever she decides. For sure, it would be nice to see my daughter on a bike, and it's probably what she's gonna ask if she sees her mother riding a bike. But we never know. Maybe she will ask for another sport. And actually, I really love skiing, so I would also like to see her one day on the television coming down a slope of maybe the Ski World Championship. Yeah, when this morning I was walking into the paddock, I was thinking about everything of last year when I won here, and it was an amazing experience and opportunity to win a title here, because in Italy with that crowd and that atmosphere was unbelievable, and that's the reason why when I was walking in the paddock this morning I still got goosebumps thinking back the last year, because it was amazing and it's something I will carry in my heart forever. So to be here today is for sure a special day.